Good morning, members. Today we have a session ahead of us. We want to talk about technology, how Kimisitu Sacco has transformed over the years through technology, and how we are serving our members through technology. With me is my colleague, Tobias. I'll give him a chance to introduce himself.
Thank you, Henry. Good morning, members. We are here to take you through the journey of technology, which is a service delivery enabling for you to be able to get your services without interruption. We welcome you to the session.
Thank you, Tobias. So my name is Henry Maisiba. I'm the head of IT. So today we have our members who have testimonials on how they have used technology, getting services from the organization, from their convenience. Over the years, Kimisitu has invested heavily in technology, and up to this end, we can proudly say that we are transforming how a member is getting service from us in a paperless way. We have a number of channels that we're using for members to access services. We have our member portal, we have online member registration, we have online loan applications. It's a paperless environment as we can all see. How this has transformed, it has helped our members reduce the cost under which they could have spent on the road, coming to the office to get a service, to apply for a loan, for example. But now this is possible from the comfort of their home through our dynamic member portal. I will introduce our first member, Mr. Christopher Wakube, who will give us how technology has helped him get services from our Sacco. And sit back and enjoy. We'll be engaging in the session. Thank you.
My name is Chris Wakube. I work for an organization called Equal Access International. It's an international NGO. I am the country director for East Africa programming for the organization. I've been a member of Kimisitu Sacco since 2009. By then I was working for a different organization, a local NGO. So I've changed jobs like 3 times since I've been a member of Kimisitu.
Thank you, Chris. How would you compare Kimisitu Sacco in terms of technology from the time you joined to date?
Yeah, as you can realize, I've been a member for over a decade, and there's been quite a lot of transformation in terms of the Kimisitu processes. I would say when I joined, most of the processes were completely manual. For example, if you needed to apply for a loan, you needed a physical form, you needed to take the form to guarantors who were to sign for you individually, and then you had to take the form back to Kimisitu to have it approved, and then you would have to wait for a phone call so that you know whether this has been approved.
Thank you, Chris. How is the transformation improved your services as a member?
So one of the things, of course, with especially the introduction of the online portal, this has made things quite easy. I can log into my portal. I can check what are my deposits, because sometimes in the past what you needed to do is to call and even find out your deposits. Most important, I can also do online loan applications. I can choose the type of loan I want. I can go to the website and see the type of loans and the requirements. Then I can go select on the online portal, and now I can even have guarantors approve me online.
Thank you, Chris. How effective is our portal?
The Kimisitu portal, I would say, is quite effective. I've made several applications for loans there, different types of loans. I've applied for premier loan, I've applied for mega loan, I've applied for emergency loan, I've applied for instant loan. The goodness is the ability to get real-time information, and even you as a member, you can do your own computations. Most of the time you don't even need to call. You only call when you don't understand something. So, and you can log in anytime. That's the goodness. So most of the time you only have time to do things over the weekend. So I can log in over the weekend and check on my accounts.
So thank you very much, Grace. How would you then advise those who have not embraced the online loan application process, the investment on IT infrastructure?
Yeah, and also speaking on IT infrastructure, I can't forget also the Kimisitu mobile app, just to mention it, because there are times when I've done loan applications at night, the Kimisitu loan application, because I realized I had an emergency. I was able to log in and apply for an Kimisitu loan and get it approved and get the money on M-Pesa over the weekend at night. So what I would advise is there is need to embrace technology. For members who have not, this is a very convenient way of doing things. For those who are not members, I think I've been discussing with friends, some colleagues, and I think Kimisitu is way ahead because some of the services we are able to get, you cannot get from other circles. So I would encourage them to go test out, test the online portal, test the app, use the services, and you'll find that.
Thank you. Thank you, Christopher, for that insight. We appreciate your sentiments about Kimisitu Money, the technical journey that we've traveled. I would want to talk about one of the premier services that we introduced last year and which most of our members are patronizing, the Kimisitu Money mobile application, which is available on Android and also is available on iOS. This service has transformed how our members are accessing services since we have done many integrations to that platform. One of the major integrations we've done is that you are able to transfer funds from your FOSA account to your bank. Not many circles are in this space, and actually what we say at Kimisitu, we want to be the leaders in this journey. We are doing things that other circles are not venturing into. You are able to transfer funds from your account via RTGS, via PesaLink, EFT, from your FOSA account to your bank directly. This is an avenue that most of our members are using, especially the bigger loans that they get. They're able to transact with their other members of the society, paying for an asset out there. You can use this channel in a good way. We also have an integration we made that you are able to pay bills from your FOSA account. You can pay for your airtime, for example. You can buy airtime from that integration that we did, which is absolutely free of charge. And this is something we would encourage our members to use. From that platform as well, you're able to pay another member. If you had a debt or you're paying another member in the society, 1,000 shillings, for example, you can easily transfer those funds from your account to his account without any charge. So we encourage our members to use this Kimisitu mobile app in transforming your ways of interacting with us. It's less costly and you can conveniently use the solution from the comfort of your home. With this, I want to introduce another member to you, CPA Oscar Ngodo, to also give how the journey has been for him since he joined the Sacco through the technology. Thank you and welcome.
And welcome to this office. My name is CPA Oscar Manzingodo. I'm a lead auditor at ROM Goddo and Associates. This is a firm which was established in 2013. Purely, we are on taxation services, accountancy services, general financial management services, HR services, among others. I joined Kimisitu in 2018. I was introduced by my wife, who had joined there way back earlier, 2011. And I'm happy to be a member of Kimisitu.
Thank you, CPA Goddo. Thank you very much for accepting us to come to your office. We are delighted and we are happy to reach you as our member. When you joined Kimisitu, how can you tell us how were processes done? Were manual or online?
Yeah, when I joined Kimisitu, a lot of the process was manual, if I might say. Yeah, you had to walk to the offices, you had to deal with all the paperwork manually, and I can say it was not a good experience. It was a tedious one.
Thank you. So, CPA, we would want to ask you, what is your personal view as a member on how technology has improved services delivery in Kimisitu?
I'm encouraged for what has happened now. I can say it's a total transformation for Kimisitu and for all its members. The experience is good because now we are able to get what we want as soon as possible because the process is now easy.
So how convenient is Kimisitu mobile banking to you as a member?
It's very interesting for me. I like it. It's very convenient. It is not only convenient, but it's like a seamless activity. I like it.
Thank you. How have you benefited from Kimisitu loan?
Kimisitu loan has been able to bail me on so many occasions when I'm in a fix. I'm somewhere where I have no one who can bail me out, but click of a button, I'm sorted. So one of the things which makes it more convenient is the fact that even if you are from a remote point, you can use the SSD app and you get sorted. You can also use a smartphone if you can access internet services. You can also go back to your account and check the balances later.
CPA, how reliable is Kimisitu platform?
I can say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, I'm giving it 10.
Do you have anything to tell members who have not taken Kimisitu product or who have not been registered in Kimisitu?
Yeah, I would like to urge the Kenyans, even those who are at the diaspora. Kimisitu or Kimisitu is a reliable financial institution which is highly accessible, and they can help you to multiply your wealth. And you really need to join. It is not a complicated organization. You can easily transact, whether you are in a remote place or you are in urban centers. Network is not a real challenge.
Thank you, CP Ngodo, for that very important sentiments on Kimisitu, especially the technology journey that we walked with you. So I would want to ask my colleague Tobias, who's been with the organization for almost 10 years now. maybe he would also share how the technology journey has been in terms of his work, in terms of how he's been able to get services to the member through the technology space. Tobias, how has it been for the last 10 years?
Thank you. I want to say I've been here for, I thank him for the 10 years I'll be here, but I'm almost there 9 years. So when we started, things were very manual, and most probably procurement, we were doing LPOs manually, the requisitions were manual. So collating these things for payment to the supplier sometimes take time. So today I'm happy we have everything in one file. Like we can do vendor evaluation online when some of the evaluation members are working from home. We can also talk to suppliers online. We receive their quotations, upload on EDMS, and the process continues. These also have reduced our cost on stationery. It has also brought integrity on our processes, and we thank the technological transformation that Kimisitu is currently undergoing.
How has the member been impacted from where you sit in terms of technology? You have recruited many members in the Sacco. Could you probably cite a case on how feedback from a member or a member who has transacted with us in terms of technology, how the impact has been, briefly?
Good. Briefly, I have interacted with 3 members. I will not put their names. 2 are in Dadaab. One had wanted to apply for a very emergency loan, and it was approaching weekend. So I told him to register on Kimisitu, which he did. He did not know I took him through the process. And I told him to use the USSD *503#. He did this, and within 2 hours he got his money. And he was like, he could not imagine.
Thank you, Tobias. So for those of us who would want to know how to get the mobile application that we've talked about, it's available on Android. You go to the Play Store. It's also available on iOS App Store. You can be able to download it there, install, and you'll be good to go. One other channel that we have the online loan application on the member portal. This process has transformed how members apply for loans in Kimisitu. Initially, they would fill papers, look for guarantors all around. It will take a lot of time to get a guarantor because you have to visit them for them to fill that form and sign. Now it's possible to get this done through the portal, and the member that you're requesting him to guarantee will get that request on their portal, and they'll immediately guarantee you, and your loan will be processed in a faster way. So this has reduced on the turnaround time under which a member will get a loan. And most interesting is that in the next one month, we are going to launch these loans to be applied through the mobile app, the Kimisitu Money, in that you'll be able to get guarantors on the app. You'll be able to request for whichever loan amount from that app, and this will shorten the process under which you are probably currently using. You have to look for a desktop, a laptop somewhere for you to do this process. Now you can do it from your phone on the app. And the application is also, the mobile platform is also available on USSD. For those that do not have smartphones, the USSD code is *503#. I will now introduce a member, Cyrus John, to give us how the journey has been for him in this space. Welcome, John.
Yangu naitwa Cyrus
the mobile channel that is transforming how members are paying their loans, are repaying for their loans, are saving with the Sacco. There is an integration we've done with the M-Pesa. How it works is that you want to repay for your loan. You'll just go to the mobile app, go to loan repayments. The application will show you which loans you have. And what you need to do is just select what kind of loan you want to pay. And then the next prompt will be to put the amount. Once you do that, the next screen will be the M-Pesa screen where you will put your PIN and now after that the amount will directly go to your loan. So these are shortened the process under which the posting would have been done if, for example, you just directly went to repay your loan through a paybill account. So we are encouraging members to use this channel so that even when you are repaying your loan, you will be sure that the repayment will be instant. The same process you will use to save to your FOSA account, for example. So you go to that platform, deposit from M-Pesa, select where you want to deposit that amount to. For example, FOSA or Little Angel's account. The next prompt will be for you to put the amount. Once you do that, it will directly go to the M-Pesa screen where you'll put your PIN and transfer that amount to your account. How this technology is helping our members is that in so many ways we are ensuring that you can access these services 24/7 from the comfort of your home. You can imagine at 1 a.m. you want to get money from your FOSA account. If there was no channel to get that service to you, it will mean you would have to wait for the following morning for you to travel and get the funds. And now it's possible for you to get that money in the wee hours of the morning, at night, from the comfort of your home. This also saves time for you, the time that it would have taken you to probably get an off day. If you are traveling from Dadaab to Nairobi, it will take you some days, apparently. So we will save you this time that you would have spent on the road. We'll save you the money that you will have spent on the road trying to come to Nairobi to get 2,000 or 5,000 shillings, for example. It will save you that amount. You are also able to monitor the transactions that you have. From the platform, you're able to get a mini statement. You're able to get your statement either from the Kimisitu Money platform or even the member portal. You're able to get your statement and see what transactions are on your account. This way, you're able to monitor and even make decisions, financial decisions in regard to your account. The ease of access. Those that do not have smartphones, you're able to transact with us via USSD. You can be able to transact via USSD *503#. Those who have smartphones, you can also download that mobile application. Let's also see now if we are able to get our member back on air. So as I said, the ease of access, you can be able to access this platform from your USSD phone. You can also access this from your smartphone. The value that these channels give you is that you can now do more. I said you can buy airtime from your FOSA account free of charge. That is the convenience that our solutions give to you. And of course, how it is simple to use this platform. We've had almost 95% of our members using our channels, and how it's possible for them to use it because how it is easy for it. So we do not have, you don't need to call the office for you to know how to transfer funds, for example, from your FOSA account to your bank. It's that easy. It's just a menu you will click and you get to move to the next menu for you to transact. And how this has helped us, as my colleague said, we've been able now to reduce cost, especially on papers. We've reduced the cost on the member side for the member to travel, for a member to get to print that loan form. So it's a win-win situation for the member and even for the organization. Last week, we tried to get our member back on air.
Kimisitu, nilijoin Kimisitu mwaka wa 2003 na mpaka hata wa leo niko bado Kimisitu, na nilijoin Kimisitu kwa vile nilikuwa nahitaji mambo ya pesa, na pesa yenyewe imenisaidia zaidi na kuchukua loans za Kimisitu. Kutoka hapo tena Kimisitu walileta product ya Kimisitu, na Kimisitu imenisaidia sana, ni kuchukulia kwa simu na kuwa na app ya Kimisitu, na yule hana simu ya mobile kama hizi za touch anaweza tumia hii ingine na weke *503#. Na Kimisitu ukiapply lazima uwe na akaunti kutoka kwa Fosa, unaweza tolea pesa kwa Fosa. Teknolojia kwa Kimisitu imenisaidia sana. Mbeleni nilikuwa na mashida kidogo, na hiyo mashida wakati Kimisitu ilileta hiyo product ilinisaidia sana, na kwa kuwa rahisi kwa kupata loan ya Kimisitu. Kimisitu iko rahisi, ukichukua simu una dial *503# na inakuletea jinsi ya kuchukua loan na inakuonyesha kulingana na app zake. Alafu tena kutoka hapo kulingana na hiyo jinsi zake unaenda kuanzia kuna step 1 up to 6 unasoma mpaka ile ya loan. Ukichukua ndio sasa inakuonyesha mambo ya Kimisitu. Kimisitu imenifaidi kwa upande wa ujenzi na upande wa biashara. Kwangu iko reliable kwa sababu nikihitaji pesa haraka na i-apply na naipata hapo hapo.
Thank you. So we also have the member online registration process. As we go into the festive season, I know as our member you have a friend, you have your family members who are not registered with Kimisitu. The process of registration is as seamless as the other processes that we've talked about. You can refer someone to our website. There is a page for member registration. They just need to put their details that will be required, a copy of their ID and a photo, and they'll be good to go, and also pay the registration fee of 1,000. Just to note that currently we have a promotion running. If you refer a member to us, it will give you 1,000 shillings back. So this is a process that has enabled us reach far and wide in terms of member registration, so that someone is being registered from a remote area, not necessarily having to travel to Kimisitu for them to be registered. So I would encourage you to refer a member so that we can also build our Kimisitu brand together. I want to welcome my colleague Tobias to give some remarks and close the session. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Henry, for the brief and the articulated discussion that we had. We want to start by thanking our members who got time to join us live. We ask you to put your questions on social media and our Facebook. We also urge you, please refer more members, your family members, your relatives, and those who have late lend you, the kids, please make sure they join. So one thing I would say before we close completely is that this solution has enabled you to save small. What I mean, if you have something in your M-Pesa, you can top up your savings, you can put it to your share capital, and then we also urge those people who have not taken the dividend discounting. It is on our mobile app. You can get it also through USSD. It's something that can help you as we move towards the festive season. So we are glad that the members had enabled us to reach where we are today, because you all know a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. So we want to make Kimisitu one of the most robust IT managed Sacco, not only in Kenya, but entirely in the world. And we are glad. We ask you to continue giving us your suggestions of improvement. We ask you to give us those positive criticism or the negative ones, because it is what makes Kimisitu move forward. So as we close, we say, please make sure, if you are not on USSD or our mobile app, kindly please join immediately. We thank you and we ask you to continue patronizing Kimisitu products. Thank you very much. So as we continue, I would want to say we had a very able team that was supporting us on the at the background. We were not gender sensitive during this, but the ladies were working from the background. So we want to appreciate Damakrin, Elizabeth, Doreen, and also those who are not available. Our chair was Samuel Nondo and also Felix Mutui. We appreciate you and we thank you for your support. May God bless us together.
Thank you, Tobias, and thank you for that session. We appreciate you, our members. You can always reach us out on social media. We are on Twitter, we are on LinkedIn, we are on Facebook, the page that we are using now. You can always get your suggestions on there. And you can always use our call center. You can always call in for any suggestions and any help that you might need from us. From myself and my colleague and the entire team that made this possible, we thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Good.